Hey guys, it's Jason over at Kaiser Willys again today. I want to talk about these covers and cushions that we sell here at Kaiser Willys. I've already installed the passenger side seat cover and cushion. You guys saw me install the passenger side seat frame. So this is the passenger side seat frame. Swivels up. What we've got the covers and cushions installed. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what these are going to look like when you install them onto a new frame, as well as if you had a pre-existing frame and had the holes already drilled and everything to attach these. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what these look like. This is the black vinyl material. So really, really nice. It's got plywood bottom already built onto it. So I'll show you that as well as the hardware. You've got these little marine fasteners that go along the sides and so forth. There's not any sort of wood behind this because there is a pan, and I'll show you what that looks like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the covers and cushions first, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this driver's side seat frame out and show you how to attach all of these to the driver's side seat. All right, guys, so here are our front covers and cushions for one side of the CJ-2A. Now, the CJ-2A, the 3A, those are all going to be the same. 3B, the 5 is going to be a little bit different. That one, we're going to need to see some photos of your seat frames and see what style you have, if you have springs and so forth. That being said, here is the black vinyl. We do offer this in vinyl or canvas material. This is vinyl. The vinyl, black, olive drab, tan, gray, I believe. All the colors and so forth are going to be listed directly on our website. We're also going to have them linked below so you can see the different ones: canvas, olive drab, black, tan, that kind of thing. So anyway, back to this. This is the upper. It's going to be the larger of the two. Upper, lower. You get the lower as an option where you have with plywood or without plywood. So on the civilian models, there wasn't a metal pan to attach the seat cover and cushion to the actual seat frame. The military, they had a metal pan that was on this, so it wouldn't be plywood. It would be metal. That being said, this is a plywood bottom, and if you don't get the plywood bottom, you'll have to make your own plywood bottom. But what's great about these is they are already stapled to the plywood. The covers and cushions are stapled to the plywood, and you do have these holes which do line up with the seat frame. So they're pre-drilled, and they've got the inlay so that they can accept a screw. So that's what's great about having the plywood already made onto the cover and cushion. Now let's come over here to the upper cushion. What you will see here, I'll try to get the whole thing in the frame. This is the upper part, where the upper part will go on the upper seat. We get this question all the time, thinking that this actually slips over the upper and then you attach from there. That's not correct. This is going to go to the upper part of the seat frame. This will go to the lower back part. And these wings here are what are going to be pulled around, and then you're going to use your hardware to attach. This foam is a 2-inch density foam. You have that here, and then you've got that over here as well. And again, it's thicker because it's got plywood. Okay, so now you've seen the cover and cushion. The fronts, the bottoms are the same. The uppers are the same for both passenger and driver. The rear seat frame is a different thing. We'll do that in another video, but this is going to be the front, and in this particular case, the driver's side seat frame, because we have the passenger side already installed. So we'll go ahead and get that driver's side seat frame out, and we can show you what this looks like. All right, guys, we've got our this is the driver's side seat frame. We've got it out of the vehicle, so I want to talk about a few things. We've got our covers and cushions. This is the upper part back here. The lower part is going to use these for hardware. You've got the rear ones, which are going to sit right up on this rear frame right here. So it's the shorter ones. You've got the longer ones, which are going to go through the holes on the frame. So you can see the orientation here. And I've put a piece of tape here because this is how we're going to measure. That's the center of the holes. These new frames, they do not have pre-drilled holes, so we're going to be drilling all of our holes here. So you need a drill, some bits. We've got the hardware for the lower, hardware for the upper, some tape to kind of help mark some of the places that you're going to mark it. I've got a hole punch, which will be going through this upper cover material so that we can then put our screws. And then you've got a flathead screwdriver because these are flathead screws. So now that we've got everything laid out, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make our drill holes here. And then we're going to go 4 on each side of 3 sides, and then we are going to attach everything on it. So let's go ahead and we're going to get these holes drilled first, and then we'll start attaching everything. Okay, so we've attached this upper hardware, or I guess you'd say the rear-facing hardware, and put on the cover and cushion. So these are in place. What we did here is we've still got to drill some holes. So we've got this strip of tape here that we laid out, and we had already marked with the center of the hole. So now what we can do is we can come over here and we can drill our hole right down the way to where it's supposed to go, and it's going to lead to that hole. So we'll go ahead and we will drill those holes, remove the tape, insert our rear hardware, and then this rear pan is going to be installed. Okay, so everything is lined up. We're going to go ahead and thread these into place. Once we do that, we will then have our bottom seat cover and cushion installed onto this driver's side seat frame. All right, so what we've done here is this is along the upper edge. Again, I did discuss that lower flap, that is the bottom. And then you've got basically no cover here. And then you've got this overlay here. So what we've done is we took our hole punch, we marked where we were gonna be putting this. And then we took a punch and went through our marks. Now we're gonna go back through, we'll drill these holes, and then we're gonna go ahead and attach the hardware, and we'll do that same thing, 4 across the top, 4 across the sides, and then we'll attach everything, and then the seat covers will be installed. Okay, we've got our holes punched, drilled. We'll go ahead and get our hardware and we'll attach them. All right, so this is what we've got here. Basically, you have this washer, this machine screw. You pull this tight, run the screw into the center. It's going to then create a great finish here. So we've got all of these in place. Now we'll start working on the ones on the sides. Okay, so here we are. We've got the side, one of the sides done. So we're gonna go ahead and finish this side up. And then we're gonna come back around and do the other side. So now we've got the bottom on, we've got the upper on. So we'll go ahead and get this seat back into the driver's side. All right, so now we've got the seats back into the Jeep. Got our uppers and our lowers on both sides. Let's go ahead and walk you around here. Passenger side lifts up. We've got that mounted in place. Everything looks really nice. All the hardware, black vinyl, CJ-2A. We got it for all of the different vehicles here, with, without plywood, canvas, vinyl material. We've got some options. Check out Kaiser Willys. Link will be below, and you can see where you can get yours for your Jeep. Next thing we'll probably end up doing is putting some seat belts on these things. And then we're gonna also install the rear seat. We've got the rear seat as well. So next video, rear seat install. Thanks for watching, guys.